And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Miami Heat here in Miami. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point. And for the Heat, in the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Hero in at shooting guard, with Butler at small forward. And it's Richardson in at the point guard position. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Smart and decisive when gambling defensively. Suggs, excellent at forcing turnovers.
Hero passes to Butler. Butler sets a screen for Hero. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Erik Spoelstra. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Suggs. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And it's Banchero missing.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Bounce pass, Butler. Carter against Adebayo. Richardson outside. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Carter pulls it in.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Wagner finds Suggs. To the wing on the left. Banchero left side. From the corner. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Fires the three. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Suggs against Richardson. And that one's good. Suggs.
Well, that's just the physicality from Suggs. Fighting off defenders in close.
Richardson outside. Outside, Hero. Pass to Jovic. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Caldwell Pope outside. Suggs screen on Hero. And here's Banchero. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
It's always a good sign when Banchero is hitting the three. He's working to become more consistent out there.
Pass to Adebayo. Richardson outside. Again, the Heat good for two.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Come on, fans. Let's give a huge mighty welcome to the Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
And some changes here for the Heat. Robinson comes in for Hero, and it's Rozier in for Josh Richardson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Wagner's checked in. The Magic have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Caldwell Pope with a screen on Rozier. Here's Suggs. No good on the three.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A.
Well, this is what big men are for, right? Wagner just powers through the opposition.
So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams, and he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Amazing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Outside Rozier. Pass to Jovic. Rozier with a screen on Wagner. Here's Jovic. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And it's Butler missing. Orlando leading. Suggs looking around. And it's Carter missing. Suggs against Rozier. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Puts up a deep three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's all tied in Miami. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. On the court for Orlando, they've got Anthony. Isaac out there with Wagner. Then there's Harris. And it's Banchero in at the small forward. And they take the lead. Robinson's got the lead up to 3 now for Miami.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
The Heat making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, well the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Here's Hero. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Love with the screen for Hero. Connects from three-point range. Hero's got 6 points.
Well, this is what Hero is out here to do. He's a very reliable three-point scorer.
Anthony looking it over to the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Love with the screen on Banchero. Takes a 3. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony, how he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Now, here's Suggs. After Tyler Hero's miss, that one goes in. Suggs has got it all tied up now for Orlando.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Adebayo with the screen on Banchero. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
First free throw is good. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA, and you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando.
Yes.
Was the most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world. Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Pass to Anthony. Wagner, a screen on Richardson. Anthony's shot is off.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Wagner outside. Anthony against Richardson. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tyler Hero picks one up.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Well, back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right? Who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
Here's Wagner after Terry Rozier's basket. Rozier against Suggs. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
On the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside Rozier. Here's Hackett. Oh, good on the triple. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Suggs. A beautiful reverse layup. Suggs has got 6 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
You gotta dance like everyone's watching.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Rozier. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic. .122 left in the first half of the game. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Magic trail by 3. Suggs passes to Wagner. That one doesn't go. Miami's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Pass to Jovic. Suggs with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break.
Using the speed that time, Caldwell Pope got out ahead of the defense to finish off the break.
Caldwell Pope against Hero. And here's Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
And we haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
First one falls for him. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Wagner passes to Carter. Caldwell Pope against Hero. Pass to Carter. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Richardson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, Hero. He's covered by Suggs. Butler with the ball. Kicks it out to Richardson. And he's good on the three ball. Richardson's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Miami ahead, up 6. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Orlando Magic. This one looking like it could come right down to the wire, which I believe is a horse racing term. Big fella, you ever been on a horse?
Of course, Ernie. They call me the Big Wrangler.
Ernie, I just can't imagine what that horse was thinking when it saw Shaq walk up to him. I'm surprised the horse didn't just bolt out of there.
Absolutely. And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Miami Heat.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the 1. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now Richardson, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. good by Hero. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
You did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Here's Banchero. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Fires the three. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 17 now.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Butler with the ball. 7 points in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Stan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Second free throw, no good. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he makes the first. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
This guy is tough as nails. You love Butler's competitive spirit.
Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Carter with a screen on Hero. From 12 feet out. And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Caldwell Pope.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Adebayo with a screen on Wagner. Pass to Jovic. Adebayo down low. Defended by Carter. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Richardson against Suggs. A 3-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's Hero. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Caldwell Pope. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Look who it is, fans. It's your Heat squad. Make some noise. Attention, fans. It's your Heat squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's T-shirt time.
Change here. Anthony's checked in. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Heat in 5th.
Very reliable. No question, they punish teams for sending them to the free throw line.
Here's Adebayo. He's got 5. He is relentless inside. Butler.
Yeah, Butler's getting whatever he wants right now. He knows how to dissect the defense as well as anyone.
Carter, the pass to Banchero. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Butler. Banchero grabs the board. The Magic trail by 6. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now, here's Suggs. 6 points for him. Here's Hero. Shoots over Wagner. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got his 5th rebound in this one. Banchero, a screen on Richardson. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got assist number 5 here tonight. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Suggs.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Hero passes to Butler. That's blocked.
Well, that's impressive defense by Wagner. He gets himself into great position.
And it's Suggs missing. The Heat have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Richardson the pass to Adebayo. Richardson with the screen on Banchero. That's a 2 from Butler. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Suggs dishes to Carter. Pass to Anthony. Now, here's Suggs. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Harris subbed in for Suggs. 29 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Anthony. Pass to Carter. Lots of room. And too long on the shot.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Here's Hero. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Banchero up there with Isaac. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard position. Now here is Robinson. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Harris passes to Anthony. Back to Harris. Pass to Banchero. 4 on the clock. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Banchero's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Unloads from 13. And the basket by Rozier.
Rising to the occasion. He found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Now, here's Isaac. Banchero left side. The shot will not fall. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Robinson kicks to Richardson. Pass to Rozier. It's stolen by Anthony. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. And that one is good.
Yeah, that's just great team basketball. Harris with the fantastic pass to the open man.
Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Richardson outside. Miami no good on that time either. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Banchero against Robinson. Banchero, that's good.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And some changes here for the Heat. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Jimmy Butler comes in for Robinson. And Hero subbed in for Rozier. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. They grab their own miss. Tries again. And that one, good. Jovic has got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Well, that's all about effort. He knows how much each bucket means right now, and he's clearly willing to fight for it.
Carter with a screen on Hero. Shot clock at 5. Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's Orlando with another.
Well, look, they needed that one. Tremendous leadership by Caldwell Pope in an important situation.
Here's Hero. Rebound by the Magic. Now Suggs. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Richardson. Now Adebayo. The putback. Adebayo on the follow.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Orlando's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Inside. And finished off by Banchero.
Paolo Banchero living up to those lofty expectations. A great young player.
Here's Hero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And one on Caldwell Pope. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Orlando.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
And Hero drops them both.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Banchero looking around. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Miami's gone ice cold for three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Hero against Caldwell Pope. Shots good by Hero.
Well, they really needed a hoop, and Hero steps up.
Orlando trailing here. And here is Suggs. Pass to Banchero. It's rebounded by Jovic. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Hero with it. For 3. Buries it from outside.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Let's hear it from your Heat Breaker dance crew.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
35 seconds left in the fourth. It's stolen by Carter.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
And you show us your best move. Let's go! It's all good.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. The Magic again can't hit. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And so it's Miami winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. Explosive night for you offensively. You were feeling it out there.
Feeling it and taking rhythm shots. I feel like all shots that I take are going to go in because I'm so used to taking those shots, man. But for my coaches and my teammates, they got the utmost confidence in me shooting whatever shot because they know it's going to be a good one.
It was very good tonight, Mr. Buckets. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.